Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about how we can get into turkey hunting on a budget. And turkey hunting is not going to be something that you're going to be able to do super cheap, no matter how so-called budget friendly you do it, because there's just a lot of components. There's decoys, there's bags to carry, there's calls, there's camo, there's face mask, gloves, literally so much stuff that can change your success rate or make the hunt very miserable or very fun if you do or don't have these things. So I'm going to talk about them. We'll probably go ahead and get started with the basics, the vest, the pew, and all that here in just a minute. If y'all have any more questions, we'll put this list at the end of the video from my notes in my phone of everything that I have put in when I would be going turkey hunting, everything that would be ideal. And then I will also be making a short about this, and I will be what's it called? Dang, I forgot. And I will be putting some pictures in at the end of this video of me with some of the turkeys that I've been able to harvest over the years, because I don't want y'all to know that I'm legit, not just pulling crap out my butt and saying, oh, you can harvest turkey, doing all this. Now, I'm not claiming to be the best turkey hunter in the world. I'm not the worst by any means, though. I've been able to take a couple of turkeys over the years, and I'm not necessarily saying to take a bunch of tactics from me. I'm not the best at tactics, but this stuff should be everything you need to successfully harvest a turkey. So I hope y'all enjoy it, and let's get into it about right now. Alrighty, guys, let's talk about the calls first of all. So I got here my Houndstooth Yacht call, and then David Hallaron Cherry Bomb, I think that's what it's called or something. These are both great calls for your money. You are going to spend $12 on these, which I know seems like a lot for a little piece of plastic, but they'll last you a year. And I think of it like, if it costs me that much to kill a turkey, then so be it, because it's not that big of a deal if you can, and it also feeds you for a couple days or weeks, however many people, depending on how many people you have in your family. But so this one right here is good for getting really loud. This one's good for soft calling once you get them committed. This one I'll demonstrate, and this other one I'll demonstrate here in a minute. But I can get way softer, but that was kind of just medium, I would say. And then this one is the loud call. Really good loud call. I like a call that has a good balance of rasp and kind of clarity, I guess you could call it too. And I really like those for that. And then, if you don't want to get the loud call and just want to use your slate for loud, this is the Houndstooth I don't know what you call it. I forget what they called it. Slate, but it's really, I really like this call. It's only $55, and this, basically, if you want to go into it bare minimum, these right here are the only calls you need. And I'll demonstrate this slate right here for you real quick, too. That's a little bit cutting and purring, and ignore my cutting on those mouth calls. It's awful. But that's, not cutting and purring, cutting and yelping on the slate call, and my cutting on mouth calls is awful, but I like to try it anyways. But yeah, guys, that's the calls you'll need for that, and these are basically all you need. The David Holleran one is really nice, but it's not necessarily something you have to have. So, I guess now we'll move on to the clothes and the vest. That's an interesting subject, because you can go real big on the vest and spend a lot, or you can get one for very cheap. So we'll get on to that right about now. Alrighty, guys, so this right here next to me is my vest that I have been using for the past 3 turkey seasons now. Really enjoy it. It is by Badlands, but it is by no means the best budget vest. So we're about to talk about the best budget vest. If you have enough money to spend and you want to spend something, This is really comfortable. However, the seating pad on it, I highly don't recommend. It turns into a rock after you sit on it for about 5 minutes. It's pretty awful. But other than that, it's very comfortable. It's got a ton of pockets, and that's one of my main features that I like in a vest. Slates, mouth, box call, gloves, shells, whatever. 2 inside pockets right there. Inside pocket right there. It's very nice. I like this vest. But so we're going to talk about the Tidewe turkey vest, which you can get off Amazon for $55. It's a great option if you're wanting to get in it for a little more budget friendly, but still have yourself a vest. And if not, there's a Walmart chest pack. I don't have a picture of it, but it's a Walmart chest pack, and it works great also for turkey hunting. I have one of those. I just haven't carried it much, but I've heard great things about it, and it seems to work great. So, really anything can't go wrong. This one also has a bird bag, so does the Tidewe one that I will tell y'all about. That one is, they're both really great options overall. But, yeah, so that's basically it for the vest. You can't really go wrong as long as it's got the round amount of pockets you think you need. And then, yeah, that's basically it because of, you don't want to have too little pockets where you're jamming stuff in your pockets. If I'm carrying this vest, I want this vest to hold every single thing that I need, and then even the bird. But if you don't buy the vest and you still have some money to spend, you can get you one of these little turkey tote to throw the turkey on once you are able to tag it. So, yeah, that's basically it for the vest. I will try to link it in the description. If I don't have time to do that, then that will just be something that I can put. You can find it on Amazon. It's not hard to find. But, that's it for that. And now we're going to talk about some other parts of what you need to get into turkey. Let's talk about ghillie suits and the boots and proper snake material you need to keep snakes off of you. So, when I'm out turkey hunting, I like to have a ghillie suit at least on the top part. But from what I've found, you can order common clothes you have around the house. This is it. Common clothes you have around the house and just put it under a ghillie suit, and you can literally get a ghillie suit for $17 on Amazon. This one right here, I got it for $29.99. On sale, it's typically like $129.99. Actually, I got it for $49.99, not $29.99. But yeah, that's a really nice vest. It's even got, it's kind of warm, so say you're hunting on the ground for deer or something, I wouldn't be afraid to wear this, even doing that, because it's kind of almost a jacket. But yeah, I really like that one. It's a really good option. Then we'll talk about snake chaps and snake boots. So I'm going to get on to that right now. Let's talk snake chaps. So these are my snake chaps specifically. I've wore these over like little extra tough boots or little nomad and ankle boots, all those. They just buckle in 2 places and go around your legs. If you're hunting in like southern United States, these are very necessary, and even places with like rattlesnakes that aren't southern United States. I've never been bit by a snake, but I've seen some snakes while hunting. I actually stepped on a copperhead while I was deer hunting in South Georgia early season this year, so I don't mess with it. If I'm hunting anywhere that might have a snake, I've got these on if it's the right time of year for a snake. Those are very necessary for turkey season. Excuse me, I'm talking fast and a lot. Excuse me. But, let's talk about boots now. So, you can, of course, wear your typical brown work boots that you have if you work, and of course have boots that you work in, or even if you have some dark colored tennis shoes that don't, like, you don't want bright colors because turkeys can see color and their eyes are so good, so you want to have something really dark, something that they can't see. So like lime green, preferably. You don't even want that. If you do have some old shoes or something but you don't want to spend the money to buy something new, you can definitely get you some spray paint and just spray paint them, and that'll work. Or you can do something else. But Amazon sells a pair of steel-toed boots that would work just fine. They'd be snake-proof. And then you can put these on the tops of them. That way that it didn't get... If you got bit by a snake, it wouldn't reach your knees. And for the snake boots and the snake chaps, totaled up, I believe it'd be $70, I think. Or maybe $80. The chaps and the boots in total would be $80 if you bought both of them off Amazon. So that is it for the chaps and the clothes. That ghillie suit I do recommend off Amazon. I mean, it may rip over time, but you paid $17 for it. Who cares? And you can turkey hunt in it for as long as you want. And they have all sizes. It's literally $17. It's one of the best deals I've seen on Amazon in a while. And when I bought a ghillie suit, if I knew about that one, that would have been what I got. Alrighty guys, let's talk about the best budget pew for your money. This is also what I run, so I know it's a good setup. I've been able to harvest turkey out to 65 yards with it. It's a great, awesome setup. But, so it's the Stevens 301 410. It is 28-inch barrel, I believe. You can get this pew for about $250 at about any store. A lot of stores will actually sell it to you cheaper than that, but that's the max amount you're probably going to pay. And then you're going to pair it, if you're wanting to do the budget option, with the red dot off this this website that's basically sells cheap red dots, cheap all kinds of pew accessories. But I've got a buddy that's got one of these. He really enjoys it, so I would recommend it. And then you're going to get Rogue ammunition. So you can also get Apex if you want to spend a little bit more. Apex is going to be 80 for 10, and Rogue is going to be 60 for 5. So yes, that is a little bit less expensive. I'm sorry, Apex not 80. Apex is going to be 115. Yes, the Apex is a little more expensive, but the Rogue is the exact copy, and it's more budget friendly. That's why I'm telling y'all that's what I would recommend. So my setup is a the same pew like I said, but I have the Sig Sauer red dot on it and so for the choke too, I forgot to say something about that. The choke, just the stock choke that comes in it, is set up to turkey hunt. That's what you want to use. That's what I'd keep in it. And then for the what's it called? Dang it, my throat keeps getting clogged up. That's basically it for the pews. There's not much to it. I'm going to put the chart at the end of this video. You'll be able to see everything that I have listed. It patterns well. I've been able to harvest turkey out to 65 yards if I haven't already said that. It's an awesome option for your money, and that's what I'd recommend. Let's talk about some other stuff now. Alrighty guys, let's talk decoys on a budget. So this is $10 at Walmart. It's really all you need. A lot of guys think that you should also have a Jake decoy, and a lot of guys carry them, but in my personal opinion, from what I've seen, I've watched some videos and I've seen it happen myself, I think a Jake decoy a lot of times scares more turkeys than it does harvest them. So this is all I would carry with me, which I do have a little bit nicer decoy now, but this will absolutely work. I just have a little bit nicer one because I've acquired it. I didn't buy it. I would have kept using this, and it would have been perfectly sufficient. It doesn't come with a stake like this. This is a metal stake. It comes with a plastic stake, but what it comes with is very sufficient. It's just we have really hard dirt, so I upgraded it. That's basically all there is to know about decoys. I mean, there's not a ton. I would say going into it, you definitely don't want to use a Jake decoy. Over time, if you get better at turkey hunting and decide that's your style, absolutely go for it. But in my opinion, you don't need a Jake decoy. That's basically it for the decoys. There's not a ton of like crazy stuff about them. It's just a kind of simple. It's something that like I said, this isn't, I mean, it's something that's like not something you need anything crazy, and this isn't super detailed or anything, but it's I promise you it'll be sufficient. Those turkeys, once they see it, they're gonna be running so fast they ain't gonna care. By the time they get to it, it'll be too late for them to pick that out. But yeah, that's it for the decoys. Let's talk about some other stuff about right now. Alrighty guys, let's talk about face coverage and hand coverage. So what I've looked at, you can get what I'm about to show y'all off of Amazon for very cheap, but I don't have my stuff on Amazon. So these gloves right here, they're made by Sitka. I do wear some Sitka stuff, so that's why I have them. They're very nice, but you don't have to have them by any means. And they have things where you can grip right here, like you're supposed to be able to touch your phone and make it work with these type of fingers and stuff. And right there, grip thing where it won't wear out over time as quick. They're really nice. I like them. Basically, if you're turkey hunting, you have to have gloves, and you don't want to just wear like some old blue or green gloves or something. You want to have either camo or a earthy color, like light green, I meant. And then also, you can get a head net. You can get one of these. I like this because I can do this. Take this thing right here, click it and pull it, and it gets tight but it's not tight right here, so I can still blow a mouth call and do all the things I can do with my lips. So that's my favorite part about this one, but the one I put on there goes over your head. It's a head net. It's very nice too. I put it on the list. So yeah, that's basically it for the face mask. Very breathable, light material, so you're not going to get hot. It's just made for turkey hunting. Those gloves are also very light. You can also use them for deer hunting, but yeah, that's all you need face and hand coverage wise. Alrighty guys, let's talk about the last couple things on this list, which is going to be your locator calls. So this is not a great budget option, but this is something, and I have a different one on the list that's by Primos that's cheaper. This is a Brute Hoot one. It's nice, and I'll tell you what to say into it. Just say, who cooks for you, who cooks for y'all. That's all I say into it, and the turkey will go at it. Or you can do something that's like half that, like who cooks for you or something. So I'll do who cooks for you first, then who cooks for y'all, then the whole thing after that. That's who cooks for you. Who cooks for y'all? That's the whole thing. That's a good locator call right there. Here's your croak call. This is best for first hour of the day and last hour of the day, roosting turkeys and waking them up in the mornings, getting them a shot gobble. And it will work other times. That's just when it's best. I like to use this after that first hour and before that last hour. So first you can do like a drawn. First I'll do like a drawn out like caw caw caw. Then I'll do a short caw 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 caw. But first I'm gonna go to. And then last I'm gonna do. Sorry, I had to cut that off for a second there. But that's about it for the locator calls. Now we'll talk about some other accessories you might need. So this is a headlamp, of course. The turkeys can't see a green mode, so I use a green mode when I'm going in the mornings. That's about all there is to it. Put it on your head and look at the ground. Make sure you're not stepping on a snake or in a hole or anything. Then we got, there's two more things. Your binos. I have different binos on there that are a lot more budget friendly, a lot better. Or not a lot better. These are probably some of the best you can get, but they're a lot more budget friendly and stuff. So that's really good about them. And they'll work. They're perfectly fine. You can get them at Walmart. They're like $20 or like $15. They're pocket binos too, so you can put them in your vest. Those you can't fit in your vest. But last but not least is Promethean. So that is tick and regular bug spray. It keeps all the bugs off of you and keeps you from getting ate up by mosquitoes if you're in the creek bottom or something where there's a lot of them. It's all of that is some really good stuff that will benefit you and make your turkey hunting better. Well guys, I hope you all enjoyed that video. It's a pretty fun one to make. We're gonna do a whole series about how to get into all kinds of outdoor stuff like turkey hunting, fishing, any kind of hunting on a budget. I'll teach y'all as much as I know, and if y'all have any more questions, you can comment or shoot me a DM or something on Instagram. I don't know everything, but I'll try to give you some kind of answer. And I hope y'all enjoyed. Yeah, everything on there isn't budget friendly, but some of that was just examples of stuff that I personally have and use, but the budget friendly options are the same thing, they're just a little bit different. So yeah guys, hope y'all enjoy, and if y'all did, maybe like and subscribe. If not, that's fine too. But y'all have good lord, the tripod is shaky. Y'all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.